Well, folks, in wrapping up today, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce the president of the Beenleigh Historical Village and Museum, for that matter, Mr. Rod Hammel. Rodney, welcome and thanks for coming along today.
Thank you, Geoffrey.
Just by the way, we're talking about shared stories and a lot of history today. Your family settled the area in the early to mid 1800s too, didn't they?
Yeah, actually in 1881.
1881.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And it remains in the family today.
You're still on the home place today, aren't you? Yeah, you and your brother and for that, family. So that's wonderful. That's a story for another day about shared stories, Rodney.
Yes, I guess so.
Yeah. But I'd just like you to tell us a little bit about the village. I mean, apart from the Heck Homestead, which we've just enjoyed being here this morning,
Yes.
about when people come to the village, what they can expect, and it's something that always pleases me about the number of school children that come to visit here. So what can they expect to see here, Rodney?
Well, the most important thing, Geoff, is that there's 20 historical buildings in here, and one of them is actually heritage listed, which is the St. George's Anglican Church. You know, yes, and there's lots of things to see. There's a museum here as well, Geoff, and you know, I believe that with what it has to offer, mate, there's not a lot of them left anymore. You know, and it's a great opportunity, mate. There's a tremendous opportunity here for tourism, mate, educational side of the village.
Well, how many school children actually came through in this last year? It's thousands, isn't it?
It was, Geoff. There was 95 different schools from across Logan. Some came from Wynnum, some came from across the border. And there was 8,600 odd children came, and that is from the Beenleigh Historical Village point of view, mate. And we also had at that time the tenant GAE, and mate, I believe that there would have been in the vicinity of 2,000 children would have came to see Welcome to Country, and whatnot too. So you're looking at over 10,000 children.
That's terrific, isn't it? I mean, that's
it's terrific, mate. You know, we get very good feedback from the schools in relation to the educational history opportunities for the children here in the village, Geoff. You know,
One of the buildings that's always intrigues me, we've spoken a bit about this morning, is the old council chambers. And in the council chambers there's the map of all the floods, which clearly depicts the 1893 flood as still the big flood. And we've talked a bit about that in previous interviews as well. I think that's fantastic. It's over there in the old...
In the council chambers, Geoff.
No, it's something that, you know, if anybody's thinking of a place to bring their family, have a look, they should come to the Beenleigh Historical Village, that's for sure.
My word, Geoff, you know, like I said, there's a lot of history here.
Yeah, it's a jewel in the crown for the Logan area.
It certainly is, and we'd like to grow it, Geoff. You know, we want to see it here in another 50, 100 years' time. Yeah,
exactly. Preserving the past for the future, I think is our motto, isn't it?
That is the motto. That is the motto. My word.
Rodney, thanks for coming along this morning.
It's been a pleasure to be here, Geoff.
Yes, it's a pleasure to have you, and we can only wish you all the very best, and with your heritage, that'll be a story for another time.
It will be.
Thanks again, Rodney, and all the best.
Thank you, Geoff.